Messenger. I'm glad to see you all again. We're back here in my home, and you're all very welcome to be here. So hopefully you're having a great day. It's a little bit rainy, but thank goodness for the rain because that makes all the flowers bloom, as we know. We have a lot going on today and next week. Saber Dads, thank you so much for all the pictures you've already uploaded from your special lunches with your kiddos today. If you haven't done so yet, please continue to do that. How wonderful to see all the fun you guys are having at home, both in uniform and not. So thank you for those. Next week is, we have a lot of things going on. It's of course, Holy Week is next week. And so that starts on Sunday, of course, with Palm Sunday. And, you know, while we can't go to Mass and church services right now, we still can, of course, celebrate those things. So there are local churches doing Masses online, of course. But also, if you look below in the Messenger today, you'll see some offerings from our Spiritual Life Committee of some things that we can all be doing to share in this experience of Holy Week, even though it's not kind of our typical celebration. I love the idea of putting a palm on our door or some type of greenery to share in the specialness of Palm Sunday. So please look below, and thank you to our Spiritual Life Committee for sharing those with us. Next week, of course, being Holy Week, and in general, we're going to do our best to stick to the calendar, the school calendar, as it is laid out for the rest of the year. So meaning if a day is supposed to be a school day, we're going to have class. If it's meant to be a day off, we won't. So for Holy Thursday next week was originally scheduled to be a half day. So expect that there will be something from your teachers that day in one form or another, and it won't go past the half day that's normally scheduled anyway. At distance learning, of course, the times are different, but so expect something on Holy Thursday from your teachers. Friday, Good Friday, will be no classes whatsoever, and then the following Monday, Easter Monday, there will be no classes whatsoever, just as was originally planned in the calendar. We will return to distance learning on that Tuesday after Easter Monday. So be planning for that. Also, next week, a couple of different things. On Monday, we are going to try some live streaming of morning prayers and town halls. So on Monday morning at 8:30, there will be a live streaming of a lower school morning prayer, and it will be through Google Hangout Meet. So expect to receive a link for that, just as you have been receiving them to join your classes with your homeroom teachers. Similarly, at 9 o'clock, there will be a middle school town hall meeting. And same thing, expect to receive a link to a Google Meet. And those will both be for those different age groups so that not too many people are on at the same time, and hopefully that will work out. So we'll try that. I'm looking forward to sharing celebrations of birthdays and all of those wonderful things that we do normally together on Mondays. Additionally, next week, we've got a couple of schedule changes. One is in the middle school. Middle school is working on having their fifth grade languages be at a specific time. And so there's a couple of changes they've made in their scheduling to accommodate that. So starting on Monday, they will have from 8:45 to 9:15, although not this Monday, so I guess starting Wednesday. 8:45 to 9:15, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be advisory for 5th through 8th grade. On Tuesdays and Thursdays during that 8:45 to 9:15 time frame, 5th graders will have their language classes. 6th through 8th graders on Tuesdays and Thursdays will have a study hall time. It's essentially at that time they will not have an online meeting of any kind on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:45 to 9:15. So 8:45 to 9:15 Mondays through Fridays are scheduled in middle school now. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, advisory. Tuesday, Thursday, 5th grade languages, and 6th through 8th grade study time. In addition, for next week for Holy Thursday, normally we have our wonderful 3rd grade performance of the Last Supper, in which part of that is that we share the washing of our hands representing the washing of the feet that Jesus did with his disciples at the Last Supper. We are going to work on doing that still in a virtual manner. So be looking for that to be in your inbox or on, I think through a push page or on Facebook on Thursday. So lots going on next week, both in our schedule and for celebrating Holy Week. Pre-K through second grade parents, be looking for a email today explaining a slight switch in how we're going to be using Seesaw that we think will provide more streamlining towards where assignments are posted and for homeroom versus specials classes. So that letter will be coming out today. We're excited about this little tweak we've been able to make make that more efficient. Also, if you haven't seen the D-Lab, virtual D-Lab videos from Miss Wynn, please be looking for those on YouTube. They're so exciting, and she has done these wonderful videos making things that you can create with your child, that your child can create on their own with supplies that we all have lying around here in our homes. So please be looking for that. There should be another one today, if not next week. In general, St. Gabriel's is not just classroom time and not just academic time, but so much of what makes our community special are these wonderful special events that also tie us together. Washing of the feet, the third grade event that we'll be doing next week. Our gala, the 20th anniversary gala, especially this year. Our annual musical that our middle schoolers do. Our all-school maker fair. There are things that are really important to our spring that we want to continue, even in this new distance format that we are in. So please be looking for communications about all of those events so that you know how you can participate and when you can log in. How your child can participate. We really want to keep those special things going that really are important to our community. And there are those intangibles that really just keep our morale up. So be looking for those things. You've already seen some stuff about the gala coming out. More information will be forthcoming on that. I guess last, be sure to look for a special treat from all the teachers in the messenger this week. We spent some time putting together a video for our kiddos, so enjoy that. And that's about it. I hope that you've had a good week. From what I can tell, all of our kinks are getting worked out and people are moving into a nice rhythm both at home and at school. So hopefully this was a good week for you. Please stay in touch. It's been lovely. Like we said last week, there's so much good that comes in a time like this. I've really loved getting to just talk on the phone with so many of you, and that's been a real joy for me. So stay in touch, enjoy your weekend, stay safe and healthy, and go Sabres.